All right, what we got here is got some work, some maintenance on the tractor. I had, this is a shuttle shift tractor, and the other day I was doing some dirt work, and shuttle shift, for those that you don't know, hydrostatic, you step on a pedal forward, backward. Shuttle shift is basically like a stick shift car. You know, you've got all your different gear ranges and your basically your forward and your back, which is on the column. The hydrostatic works on hydraulic pressure, so you can lose some power through it. It's debatable, but the shuttle shift is direct gears, all the power to the ground. Anyways, working with that, and I had the shuttle shift arm basically come completely limp and fall off into, not fall off, but fell down completely loose. That is the arm. And it came loose. It was just, this is the way it goes on, and you shift forward or back, and it basically fell right out. What had happened is there's a sleeve here, and TYM had taken this piece, and that fits through there. They put that, and then this was just welded through a piece of bracket underneath the steering column. As you can see from here, they did a really crappy job. It just comes through and it gets welded around the perimeter, and then they just butt weld over the back of it. And you can see, I'm no professional welder, but you can see all the air and the porous in there, and it was horrible. What else they did was, now that's a pivot point, turning. They didn't have any way to lubricate it. So while it was not rusted solid, it did get pretty rusty, and this started to bind, and all it did was it tweaked this to bend a little bit, and then once that started to bend a little bit more play, it just started snapping the weld off. I have now gone ahead and repaired it. I could not get this piece. I'm sure I could from TYM for whatever price, but so what I did was I went out searching for something comparable. I could not find anything with the same exact thicknesses, so I ended up going a little thicker. What I did was I got a bolt. It's 5/8, and then what I did was I cut it here and here, and being that it was wider, I got a 5/8 bit, and I had enough meat in this bracket to go ahead and drill it out so that fits right on through nicely. Now, obviously I'm not bolting it. Like I said, I cut it, and I'm going to weld this piece in on the tractor. I though went ahead and drilled and tapped this for a grease fitting. So now I can add a little bit of grease as needed on there to make sure she doesn't bind up. That is my finished product. There's the bolt. You can see little threads here. I cut it there, and then I will show you the back side, weld it in place. And that's the back side. Again, I'm no welder. I don't have a steady enough hand at it, but I will tell you right now, that's going to hold up a whole lot better than factory TYM did. Shame on you, TYM, for that. You've got a pivot point, no lubrication, half-assed air bubble weld. So what all I've left to do now on this is, once I fit the shifter, I'm going to drill a hole. They had a snap ring on there. I'm just going to drill a hole close to the end, put a washer and a cotter pin, because it really, there's nothing against it. All you're doing is holding it in place, so you don't need anything fancy. There you go. Like I said, I don't have the ability to put a snap ring on, so I just drilled out the end, washer and cotter pin. I also threw on a coat of spray just because it's me, and to stop it from rusting. And the back side, just gonna let that tack up, throw a little bit of grease in there, and put it all back together. I didn't say before, but of course I got a welding blanket down, stop the sparks from hitting my the seat and everywhere else, and I did it all up with the little Hobart MIG I have. Nice little MIG. I did a go look at the other video I did talking about welders and when I bought and purchased this Hobart and why. Nice little make. There you go. All put back together. All the little pieces all back on, all snapped together. Shifter works good. That was where shifter had actually lopped over, as I was talking about. Now it's all locked back in, obviously more solid than it was from the factory. Gonna call that a wrap on this one. You know, sometimes if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself, and that's what they say, but really, to be honest with you, a lot of times it's the truth. Again, if you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate you, taking the time to subscribe, leave comments, whatever. But thanks again for watching, and have a great day.